Hello friends, today we will going to introduce the micro definition and call. This micro definition and call is present under the chapter number 3, micros and microprocessor. So we know that micro is nothing but it stands for the micro instruction. It is a programmable pattern which translates a certain sequence of an input into a preset sequence of output. Micros can be used to make the less repetitive by representing a complicated sequence of the keystroke, mouse movement, comments, or other type of the input. So this is the micro. So micro definition and micro calls are nothing but a micro is a unit of specification for the program generation through the expansion. Micro consists of its own name, micro name, a set of the formal parameters which are useful for creating that particular micro, and the body of the code is nothing but the actual logic under that particular micro. The use of micro name with a set of the actual parameter is replaced by the code generating from its body is normally called as a micro definition. There are some formal structure which is useful for the micro, which is included the following features. First feature is nothing but the micro prototype statement. That micro prototype statement are used to specify the name of that micro and which type of the formal parameters are included under that micro. That is nothing but the micro prototype statement. Second one is the model statement, which can specify the statement in the body of the micro from which assembly language statements are to be generated during the expansion. So the actual assembly language statements which are generated during the expansion are specified by the model statements. Microprocessor statements are nothing but which is specifies the statement used for performing the auxiliary functions during the micro expansion. So these three types of the statements are included into the formal structure of the micro. First statement is a micro prototype statement which specifies the micro name and the formal parameter. Model statement which specifies the body of the micro, and micro preprocessor statement that specifies the auxiliary function. So micro statement is shown using this syntax. First of all, a micro prototype statement which contains the name of the micro and the formal parameter specification. And into the square bracket, we have to generate a different types of the parameter which is useful for the micro specification. Second one is where the formal parameter specification contain or define the parameter name and its kind, means which type of the parameter are useful under the micro prototype statement, which are shown by using the following syntax, that name of the parameter and type of the parameter. Micro can be called by writing the name of the micro in the mnemonic space of the assembly language called as a microcall. Whenever the mnemonic space is used to denote the name of that of the particular micro, that is useful for the microcall. And microcall statements are represented by name of the micro and actual parameter specification, as the microcalls are useful for actual parameter specification. So this slide shows the example of the micro definition and the microcall. Means how the micro definitions are specified and how the microcall are initialized is shown into this diagram, into this slide. So first of all, micro definition. Micro definition is start with the micro and end with the mn. Mn is nothing but a micro. Intermediate of that, we have to create the body of the micro, and that body of the micro contains the different types of the sequence of the instruction. For example, INCR and memory value, increment that value, store into the register, etc. etc. Move to the register by using register reference and the memory value reference. Then add that register to the increment value. After that, move to the memory by the register and memory value. So this is nothing but the micro definition. And for the micro call, we have to use INCR A, B. Example specification is nothing but micro and end is nothing but the micro header and the micro end statement. The prototype statement included the three parameters. So prototype statements are useful for specifying the micro name and the formal parameters. So that formal parameter is nothing but the main value, INCR value and register exists for the micro specification. After that, since the parameter kind is not specified for any of the parameter, they are called as a default kind. And that default kind of parameter is useful as a positional parameter for showing the position of that particular parameter. Statements with the operation code like move r, add and move n are nothing but the model statement. And no preprocessor statements are used in this micro. So this is nothing but the specification of the previous example. Micro expansion. Now, what is the meaning of micro expansion and why use micro expansion? So whenever we replace this of a micro call by corresponding sequence of instruction, it's called as a micro expansion. Means first of all, we have to replace the sequence of instruction by the micro, and after that we again replace or reverse the procedure by replacing that state of instruction by the micro. It's called as a micro expansion. To expand, but the main question is how to expand that micro. To expand a micro, the name of the micro is replaced by the operation field. And also, no special directives are necessary for the micro expansion. This is the main characteristic. Then the assembly code sequence like INCR A, B, A register is an example of the micro call. The assembler recognizes the INCR command as name of that particular micro and expand the micro, then places a copy of the micro definition along with the parameter substitution. And normally plus is a sign for the preceding label to denote the expanded code. Hence, this micro expansion is very important. So this is the example of the micro expansion. First, we have to given the micro call, and after that, how that micro is expanded is given. First, in this example, the micro call is given by the INCR A, B, A register. In this second instruction, we have to expand from this INCR A, B, A register, and this expansion is shown in the figure. So first of all, we have to find out the definition for that micro. So INCR A, B, A register micro definition is shown in the figure. And under this definition, A and B are nothing but the actual parameter, and A and B is nothing but the formal parameter. Actual parameter contains the value of that particular parameter, and the referential or the formal parameter contains the reference of that particular parameter. So this is shown into the expanded code. So in this way, we studied the concept of micro definition and micro call. Thank you.